Welcome to Digital Learning, an initiative of Directorate of Collegiate Education, Government of Karnataka. Eloquentia won the title of the first semester General English textbook prescribed for the BSc stream by Bengaluru City University. It has a grammar component, or also known as the language component. In it, there is a unit titled the vocabulary unit. Synonyms and antonyms are one of the concepts included in that vocabulary unit. I'm Nandana NG, Assistant Professor of English, Government First Grade College, Malleshwaram, Bengaluru. Let us have a look at the contents of this session. Learning objectives, session outcome, definition of synonym and antonym, purpose of synonym and antonym, practice exercises, recapitulation, and multiple choice questions. What are the objectives of the session? By the end of this session, learners will be able to define synonyms and antonyms with clear examples, understand the role of synonyms in enhancing word choice and variation, explain how antonyms help convey contrast and precise meaning, differentiate between subtle meanings among synonyms and opposites among antonyms, apply synonyms and antonyms appropriately in various writing and speaking contexts. The expected learning outcomes of this session. After completing the session, learners will be able to identify and use common synonyms and antonyms effectively, enhance writing and communication by using richer vocabulary, avoid repetition and add contrast using synonyms and antonyms, interpret word meanings more accurately through context, revise and edit their own writing using improved vocabulary choices. First, what is the definition of a synonym? What is a synonym? A synonym is a word with the same or nearly the same meaning as another word. Or you can also take it as a secondary word for the same. For example, beautiful and attractive. Both are different words, but then they both have similar meaning. So words which are similar in meaning are known as synonyms. Synonyms exist for all parts of speech, nouns, verbs, adjectives, adverbs, and prepositions. They help express similar meanings with slight differences in tone or intensity. For example, observe this image. Children can also be referred as kids and children. Likewise, whatever presents you receive, that can be also known as a gift or present. So words which are similar in meaning are known as synonyms. Examples of synonym. Synonyms for good word. The word good are fine, excellent, satisfactory, wonderful, superb. So meanings may vary in intensity. They may not all exactly mean the same. For example, after excellent, good will be a notch below. Likewise, fine, likewise, satisfactory might be much lesser, but still all imply something positive and not bad. Now observe the image. Love and adore are synonyms. Small and tiny are synonyms. Jump and leave are synonyms. Gift and present are synonyms. Autumn and fall. The season is known by both autumn and fall. Big and huge are synonyms. What is the purpose of using synonyms? Because it improves word choice. It avoids using the same word. It increases clarity and precision in communication. It makes writing more engaging and dynamic. It conveys subtle differences in meaning. Definitely true. For example, in the image, for the word to indicate something is moving very quickly or at a great pace, the words that can be used, the synonyms are fast, rapid, quick, speedy, swift. Likewise, to indicate if somebody is happy, happy, glad, pleased, joyful, or jolly. All these are known as synonyms. Synonyms improve word choice. English offers multiple words for similar meanings. Choosing the right synonym improves clarity and tone. For example, fine versus excellent versus good. Each has a distinct tone. Better word choice leads to stronger, more persuasive writing. Synonyms prevent repetition. It avoids boring, repetitive language. Imagine you are using the word good everywhere. Don't you think it becomes boring and repetitive? Likewise, while you are writing about dogs, for example, instead of using the word dog all the places, you can also use the word dog, canine, puppy, mutt, hound, etc. This technique is called elegant variation. Now, exercise. Match the words on the left to the synonyms given in the right. The first word, adequate. Adequate means when something is of sufficient quality. So the answer is sufficient. Distinct. Distinct. Okay, I'll go to the next one. Initial. Initial means the answers are available in the study material. Now let us proceed to the second exercise. In each sentence given below is a word or a phrase which is underlined. From the options given, choose the word or phrase closest in meaning to the underlined part. Grouping stars by their constellations is a handy way of mapping the sky. The word that is underlined is handy. What is the synonym of the word handy according to this context? The answer would be C, convenient. That is something which is very easy. Centuries ago, a valiant tribe ventured into the village to loot its treasure. So the word valiant means something which is very brave. So the synonym is obviously option C, brave. It was a momentous moment in the history of the nation. Obviously, momentous means something which is very, very important. So among the options provided, the synonym would be option B, important. This is not an exhaustive list of collocations. So the answer is exhaustive means complete. Synonym. The committee decided to expel the new member. Expel means to remove. Obviously, the synonym is option B, remove. The teacher applauded his students. Applauded means to appreciate. So the synonym of applaud would be option A, praise. When the leadership changed, his position in the organization was precarious. Precarious means uncertain. Option C, uncertain. There was no doubt that the judgment was unfair. Unfair means biased, which was not fair. Her silence was taken as tacit agreement. Tacit means implied. It was as if she's not talking means maybe she is in agreement. He gave a splendid performance. Splendid means grand. Now let us go to the second half of the session, antonym. What are antonyms? Remember, synonyms are similar words. Antonyms are opposite words. So an antonym is a word that means the opposite of another word. For example, the antonym of the word hot would be cold, good would be bad. So antonyms exist in all parts of speech: nouns, verbs, adjectives, adverbs, and prepositions. Antonyms are derived from the term antonymy, meaning opposite in meaning. Like, for example, the antonym of the word boy would be girl. Synonyms versus antonyms. Please do not confuse this. Synonyms are words with the same or similar meanings. Big means large. Antonyms are words with opposite meanings. Big antonym would be small. Both help enrich vocabulary and precision in language. Purpose of using antonyms. Antonyms make writing more effective by highlighting differences between ideas, making descriptions stronger and more impactful, allowing writers to compare and contrast more clearly, improving word choice and variety, enhancing clarity in communication. List of opposites according to the image: up, down, close, open, happy, sad, cold, hot, fast, slow, big, small. Antonyms in comparison. Yes, antonyms are usually used to compare things. For example, rural versus urban life. It helps to emphasize contrast. Quiet versus noisy. Few people versus many people. Adds clarity to analytical or persuasive writing. Antonyms in descriptions. While the another benefit of using antonym is the description would be much clearer. Describe by explaining what something is not. For example, instead of arrogant, say he was not humble. It adds depth and nuance to your description, enhances tone and characterization. A few more antonyms: stop, go, day, night, left, right, skinny, fat, big, small, happy, and sad. Write the antonym of each word. For example, he wasn't happy, he was sad. Don't talk so loudly, talk more quietly. I love my new car, I sold my old one. Antonym of new is old. One of his best friends is very rich, but he used to be poor. Antonym of rich is poor. Do you like big cars or small ones? This towel is wet. give me a dry one. Is that the right answer? No, it's wrong. I felt unwell in the morning, but now I feel well. This shirt is dirty. Give me a clean shirt. I don't want to spend more time with him. I want to spend less time with him. Do you have the right number? No, I feel it's wrong. Fill in the blanks with the words opposite in meaning to what is given, what is underlined. What looks like convenient shortcut may prove to be very dash in the long run. The word that is underlined is convenient. So convenient means which is very easy. So the antonym of convenient would be inconvenient. So the answer is very inconvenient in the long run. No one wants to listen to a foolish man. However, everybody would love to listen to a wise man. Antonym of foolish is wise. Gold is an expensive metal while iron is, antonym of expensive is inexpensive. My application was accepted, but his application was rejected. Accepted, rejected. The teacher tried to make the student confident, but he still looked very unconfident. He failed to qualify in the first two attempts, but he qualified in the third one. He succeeded, failed, succeed. He often visits me, but I rarely go to his house. Often, rarely. The competition is for both sweet and sweet. Antonym would be hot, spicy, etc. Spicy dishes. An airline consumes more fuel while ascending than while descending. Tigers are very common in Kerala, but lions are uncommon. Recapitulation. So through the course of this session, we found the definition of synonym and antonym, purpose of synonym and antonym, and also worked out the exercises given in the text. Multiple choice question. What is the synonym of elated? The options provided are depressed, excited, angry, nervous. Elated means to be very happy. So the obvious answer is option B, excited. What is the antonym of fragile? Fragile means very delicate. Options provided are delicate, brittle, sturdy, weak. Answer is option C, sturdy. Antonym of fragile is sturdy, which means very strong. Which word is a synonym of abandon? So which of these words are similar to the word abandon? Leave, protect, hug, invite. Answer A, leave. What is the antonym of scarce? Antonym again opposite. Scarce means very rare. So the options provided are rare, abundant, expensive, absent. The answer is option B, abundant. So antonym of scarce is abundant. Choose the pair that shows an antonym relationship. Generous, selfish. Sincere, honest. Ancient, old. Soft, gentle. Answer is option A, generous, selfish. The references used for this session. Thank you.